hail to the pumpkin song. In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a banshee, make you jump out of your skin. This is Halloween, everybody scream. Could you please make way for a very special guy? Our man Jack is king of the pumpkin patch. Everyone hail to the pumpkin king. Now this is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. That's our job, but we're not mean. In our town of Halloween, in this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
Good evening, everybody. It's Artie from Artie's Corporate Fiction. How y'all doing? We have an interesting, very interesting one tonight. First and foremost, shout out to Van Balian for the latest find. Please give him a view, give him a like. I have links to the video that we're going to take a look at in the description, and it is pinned in the chat. So please take a look at it. What's up, Mike? What's up, Randy, Kivy, Afro, Rodent, J5, Dominus, Mandy, Internet God, DK Jassa, Alpha, JT. Oh, by the way, guys, I was gonna wait until for later, but guys, after we're done here, you'll find me on Pocket Watching with JT. He's gonna have an awesome video tonight on a fake / thick financial guru. I can't wait to take a look at that one. But he's also going to be talking about the man, the myth, the legend known as Taj Tariq Bey on Friday. I'm also working with him. Oh, by the way, yeah, JT, check your emails, man. I sent you an email. So he and I are working on making sure a collab is happening soon. But yeah, check him out. I just saw Blue Bacon out there. What's up, Clifford? He's gonna be on 9 o'clock, so 3 hours from now. So 3 hours from now, he's gonna be live talking about that. So check him out for real. But yeah, tonight we got a doozy. We got the latest guru to rear his ugly head. It's a wild one, so I'm gonna finish up the introductions and we're gonna get right into it. Meanwhile, Archer's already crying in the background, but it's okay.
Insurance, but you don't need.
Oh.
Right. All right. Now, I want to discuss the right to travel.
Oh yeah.
I really want to talk about the right to travel because I'm very interested in the right to travel.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand the right to travel.
Ooh.
Even though there is not much to understand. It's very simple unless you make it complicated.
That's usually, as Van Balian mentioned, that's usually what you guys do. You make it very complicated.
The right to travel is basically the right to use the public roads, the public highways, anything that's public, and your own personal conveyance without being bothered by any officer, any government agent, or anything.
Agent.
You don't need a driver's license.
Oh yeah?
You could have car insurance, but you don't need car insurance. That is a statute.
Oh.
Those are all statutes. Codes.
Statue? Interesting.
And regulations created by the states. The Supreme Court has already ruled speed limits unconstitutional.
Citation needed. Where? When did the Supreme Court hold that speed limits are unconstitutional? Yep, already the live stream's fucked. The live stream is fucked. Fuck! Quality content, everybody. This is why I am an A+ level streamer. Oh, gosh. Damn it. No, the mouse is fine. Just gonna... Oh, god damn it. Oh, this pisses me off, as usual. Everything pisses me off. No, I don't need a new mouse. Guys, I don't need a new mouse. It just got... it's not beer, but cider. It got cider all over it. Oh, fuck. This is why I'm terrible.
$5 a month!
I'm so sorry, everybody. We're already off to a shit tier start. I'm gonna have to clean this mouse pad when I'm done. I'm gonna have to clean up the keyboard because it got the bottom of the keyboard. Take care of that later.
Because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
All right, god damn it, I'm pissed. All right, I'm sorry. Moving on. Let's continue on. What was I saying? What was he saying earlier? Oh yeah, that speed limits are unconstitutional. Yeah, citation needed. Ugh, damn it. Nasty. All right, let's just keep on going. Fuck it.
They already said under the Fifth Amendment, liberty, the right to travel is listed
Fifth Amendment?
under liberty. Therefore, anytime
okay.
you're pulled over, they're violating your rights. Now, if you are okay with getting your rights violated, okay, that's you. I love having my rights, and I love being in a private, and I love being a private foreign national, to be exact.
Foreign national, damn it.
I don't fall down to tyranny. And I hope you are the same way. Because if you fall to tyranny, then it's only so much that you will do to ever fight back. And it's only so much that they would do.
I have a theory on why he cites the Fifth Amendment. I'll get into that later.
It's only so much. The good that they would do. Because once you let them get away with one little thing, they're going to keep sliding. Until the point of time where they just smack right into you. Ain't no more sliding. You're their property. You are theirs.
Did I just hear his stomach growl?
Until the point of time where they just smack right into you. Ain't no more sliding. You're their property. You are theirs.
Yeah, I did. I
don't want anyone to feel like they have to do something because the police told them to. The police works for you. They have to do what you tell them to do. They want you to believe that it's the other way around. The police are public servants.
The police are public servants, but they are granted authority to give lawful commands to the citizenry. They are afforded that privilege to fulfill their duties as law enforcement officers, because if what you said, that they're nothing but public servants, that they're supposed to do what you tell them to, then anybody can commit a crime and get away with
$5
it
a month.
because law enforcement doesn't have the power to put their hands on you, arrest you, take you to jail.
And they know it. Some of them don't. Because even though they go to the academy isn't training them properly. The academy sucks just like them.
How would you know?
So you can't be mad at all of them. But you can be mad at most of them. Anytime you're in contact with a police officer, always act for the supervisor. Always act for the sheriff. The
Even if they're local.
sheriff is the one supposedly keeping the peace
Oh, God.
between the public servants and the actual public.
Okay, so that's a new one. Apparently, the sheriffs are now the arbiters between government agents in general and the citizenry.
And if anybody violates your rights, understand that they are not working for the government. They are in their own private capacity. And you can come for them. You can file torts. And if you aren't a national in particular, you can file a lawsuit. But as nationals, we file tort claims.
Oh, yeah? It's the same thing as filing a lawsuit. It's just you're filing a lawsuit for a tort.
Understand that you do not have to. There is no need for you to register your vehicle. Actually, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Now,
He's gonna drop that knowledge on us.
like I was saying, no law requires you to record, pledge your private automobile. Where am I reading this from? If you don't have this, I advise you should get it.
Okay, so I basically stopped watching when I paused at this point and tried to read this bullshit. And this is where I had to stop. So I want to start reading this. As will be made painfully evident here within, a private automobile is not required by any law, code, or statute to be recorded. Any recording pledge of a private automobile to any agency is strictly voluntary. Any recordation contract you or dealership has done was a fraudulently conveyed act. As a recording agency, the automobile dealer told you that you must record your private part. You mean register? The voluntary pledge that was done without see, that's where he's citing the Fifth Amendment. Is that he is not him, because he's a jackass who got this off the internet. The guru who made this bullshit, this printout, is trying to say that the act of registering your vehicle, or the requirement that you have to register your vehicle, is an unjust taking under the Fifth Amendment. That's why he's citing the Fifth Amendment here. The voluntary pledge that was done without just compensation is usually done through fraud, deceit, coercion,
Because they're
withholding
afraid of
facts,
being held accountable. P. Barnes.
which can only be construed as fraud and unjust enrichment by agency, as well as willful malicious act to unjustly enrich the recording agency and its public servants. If man, through fear, fraud, or mistake, should in terms renounce or give up any natural right, the eternal law of reason and grand end of society would absolutely vacate such renunciation. The right to freedom being the gift of Almighty God, it is not in the power of man to alienate this gift and voluntarily become a slave. Samuel Adams, our great president. So, there you go.
And keep this on you anytime you're traveling. Just show this to an officer. It's thick.
No!
So yes, you will have to do some reading.
Thick.
But that is if you are not comfortable with reading, oh well, get comfortable with it. That is a choice that you have to make. You know how they keep stuff away from people?
Are you implying with that statement that your audience may be illiterate. I don't know what you're trying to get at with that one. But sure. Let's go.
They put everything inside of books. They put everything inside of books and complicated big words that they know the average human will not understand. Because you know why? They weren't taught this in school. School is nothing more than a brainwashing system for the generations and the generations after to be dumbed down. If you ever go to a school, look at the curriculum. Look at the curriculum and look at life. Since you were in school, if you're watching my channel, if you graduated, no matter from, it could be this year or even 10 years ago, look at school. Has most of the things you learned in school helped you in your life?
Well, primary and secondary education is to learn the basics. Literacy, history, math, science. I mean, learning skills that would help you get a job, that's more along the lines of college or trade school.
Has, besides English and math,
History, science, the basics of biology, chemistry, physics.
any of the things in school helped you in your day-to-day life? Did you learn how to manage money in school? Did you learn how to make money in school?
Well, I will give you that. I will actually give it to him that our primary, secondary education does not teach people financial literacy as well as it should. At least when in my speaking from personal experience, they didn't really teach us very much in terms of financial literacy. I learned most of it from my parents. So I will give that to him, that schools don't teach people students how to, manage a checking account, open an account, that type of thing, managing a budget, so on.
Did you learn your laws in school?
I mean, again, another thing is that I feel like our civics education could be much, much better. Again, only speaking from personal experience. I think I did pretty well in civics. I don't think it's taught very well generally, in my personal opinion. But I will say, you're not going to learn every single law in the books in primary and secondary education. I mean, hell, I didn't do that in law school. I wasn't required to memorize every single law in Rhode Island, which is where I went to law school, and the federal government. That's not how you learn the law. In terms of specific types of law, yeah, I'd have to learn like basics like federal rules of civil procedure, local rules of civil procedure. But in terms of learning every single statute on the books, no, you don't have to do that.
Did you learn how to defend yourself in school? Did you learn how to critically think in school?
Well, that's the primary point of school. And if it's not, then that's part of the problem. But I digress.
The answer will always be no. School is the indoctrination system. School is the indoctrination.
School's for
system.
fools, man!
Your birth certificate is what makes you have to go to school.
Alright, that's a new one. How does my birth certificate require me to go to school?
Because from that point on, you're property of the state.
Okay.
Whatever the state tells your parents to do, they must do. And if they don't, they will come and take you away from your parents. Understand that your parents are nothing more.
Because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
They signed you away to the state. They are nothing more than hired employees to take care of the property of the state. It's nothing more than...
So you're saying that the only reason why parents would parents take their children to school is because they are considered property of the government, and the government wants to make sure that its property is taken care of. Therefore, the parents have an obligation to put their children into public school, and not the parents who want to make sure that their kids get an education. Is that the logic that I'm getting here? Is that the stream of logic here?
Just going to buy a new car and giving it some TLC for 18 years. That is all it is when you get a birth certificate. And what's sad, your mom and daddy don't know this. My mom and daddy didn't know this. My grandparents didn't know this. Nobody knows this. But it's true. And if you think I'm bullshitting,
you are bullshitting.
Look into it.
Oh, there's the evidence. Look into it. Do your own research. How many times have we heard that one before?
Everything I'm saying, look into it. Look into Cestui Que Vie Act of 1666.
What the fuck does that law have anything to do with the modern era?
You are all pronounced dead in 1666.
How does that law have any validity to the United States that didn't even exist at the time? It's only applicable even if it's... I don't even know if it's still good law. I don't think so. And assuming that it is, it's only applicable in fucking England.
Till we come back and claim our property. Show proof for life. Look into it. If you think I'm just bullshit.
You are bullshitting.
No.
Don't roll your eyes at me. You're bullshitting. Don't tell me to look it up. You're the one who's making the claim, asshole.
Like I was saying, I'll give you guys some case law on the right to travel.
Oh. Fuck.
The right to travel.
Here we go.
Is a part of the liberty of which the citizen cannot be deprived without due process of law under the Fifth Amendment. That is Kent versus Dulles 357, United States 116 125 1958.
I'm going to throw out a guess here that he's also going to cite Shapiro versus Thompson, Thompson versus Smith, and Chicago Motor Coach Company.
Statutes that violate the plain and obvious principles of common right and common reason are null and void. That is Bennett versus Boggs. Just a little case law.
Okay.
The claim and exercise of a constitutional right cannot thus be converted into a crime. That is Miller versus United States.
You are trying very hard to sound profound.
There can be no sanction or penalty imposed upon one because of his exercise of his constitutional rights. That is Shearer versus Cullen. That should be enough for you. It's enough for me.
Okay.
And just in case if you haven't noticed, if you are a foreign national,
okay,
you have foreign sovereign immunity to the foreign
because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
So anybody want to come for you, let them.
Okay. I don't know if you know this, but foreign nationals still have to abide by the laws of the United States while they're here. That sort of immunity is only for diplomats, registered diplomats. Not just any foreign national that decides to travel to the United States and rob a bank or murder somebody.
Let them. And once you prove your point, file you a tort claim.
Oh, okay.
File you a tort claim.
Is that before or after you're hauled off to jail?
File you a tort claim.
Okay.
And get paid off these bastards.
Paid.
But that's what I'm in the midst of doing it. I'm patiently waiting for somebody to mess with me. I'm in the midst of doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Just patiently wait.
Oh, okay. So I guess we have a traffic stop video
The right to travel.
Coming soon.
It's wonderful. It's an unalienable right. Nobody can take it away. It can't be revoked. I need no driver's license. I am not a U.S. citizen. I am not subject to the jurisdiction. Therefore, it always applies to me.
Okay.
No driver's license tickets can easily be beaten in court. No insurance tickets can easily be beaten in court. Speeding tickets can easily be beaten in court.
Kind of creepy.
The right to travel. If you don't know now, look into it. You'll be very
Look it up.
satisfied with what you find. I'm just here to spread the message.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you to do the research.
Oh, it's on us to do the fucking research, not you who's making the claim.
It's up to you to do the homework. I led you to the water. It's your turn to drink it. Now either you're gonna take the red pill or you're gonna take the blue pill and go back.
Oh my fucking god, I really get tired of people making these fucking red pill, blue pill. I love The Matrix, but that has been the worst fucking meme to come out of that movie.
Either or. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm gonna always be here. Ready to teach. Ready to enlighten. Spreading information. Together we rise. Divided we fall.
I'll be right back, and then I'll put in some super chats. 1 second. What the fuck? Well, that happened. Okay. All right, Kit 190 starting off. Kit 190, $2. You drink that beer right off the mouse. No, I'm not that desperate. Akira 808 State, $4.99. Nothing new here. This is the same BS all SovCits try to use to justify the right to travel. I agree. It was your standard BS taken straight from the freaking internets that he got there. Akira 808 State, thank you for being a member of 7 months. Love your channel, Artie. Much appreciated, Akira. Cameo Stark, $5. We love you and all your flaws. I appreciate that, Cameo. I'm still pretty embarrassed by what I just did over my expensive equipment. It's kind of infuriating. Hank's Corner, $5 put towards a replacement mouse. Thank you, Hank, but I don't need a replacement mouse. It's fine. It just got wet on the bottom area. I'm probably just gonna have to, get a wet rag, wet it up, and so it doesn't get sticky with cider. Ugh. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Robbie Anderson, $4.99. Was it Dickens cider? No, it was. I'm having Angry Orchard, peach mango cider. Thanks, Corner. Another thank you for being a member for 5 months. Artie, he is just hungry to get his message out. Maybe. I know, Archangel, I should probably get a sippy cup to handle this, because clearly I do not have the ability to handle my alcohol in front of a PC. Aaron, $5. I have a stack of papers that talks about how a kid with a scar on his head went to school for magic. It isn't any more real than his papers. Ha! I see what you did there, Aaron. Thank you very much, man. Aaron, $5. One thing I will say, I wasted a lot of time in school learning that Lady Macbeth wore the pants and Romeo and Juliet were stupid kids. Well, I mean, you can't knock. I won't say that learning the Bard was, a waste of time. I can't say that. Cameo Stark, $10. Thank you very much, Cameo. As a Native American, I get school being a problem. The American school system sucks, but this guy's school is stifling at times. The way he aiming at kids and teens, dangerous. Yeah, I mean, again, there are, we can have an entire long discussion about the state of the American public school system, but the way this guy talks is like, it's not constructive at all. I guess that's the best way of saying it. It's not constructive at all. But again, it's couched in his sovereign citizen BS. So it's not really going to help anybody anywhere. And thank you very much, Internet God, for $2. Screw the mouse, buy another cider. Luckily, I had one remaining for the night. So, real quick, and then I'm going to check out another video real quick for y'all. But before we do that, I want to show you guys something. So this is a sad state of affairs. This was shown to me by Scott in my Discord. If you haven't joined my Discord, please do so. One of my mods will have a link in the chat here in a bit. And this is a federal suit that was filed on October 15th, so last Friday, in Nevada, by clearly a Moorish sovereign citizen. Sadi Renee L, Sui Juris, appropriate persona, yada yada yada, usual BS. She's suing Child Family Services, police officers, public officials, public defenders, and so on and so forth. All right. So I'm not going to bore you guys with all of this. It's 136 pages. I am not going to go through all this for you. I'm only going to go through her narrative of what happened that led to her filing this suit, and then I'm going to go to the police report and see what they said about the suit. And then you'll get a reason why reading this pissed me the fuck off. On June 28th, 2020, I was kidnapped by Las Vegas Metro Policy Enforcers badge, yada, yada, yada. As I was sitting in my car, stopped in a parking lot, I was harassed and under threatened arrest, was forced out of the vessel and forced to submit to 2 field sobriety tests. My offspring, as a Divine L, was in the back seat of the vehicle, asleep. As a Moorish American national, both policy enforcers violated my human common rights, demanding I comply while taking the test. I noticed the policy enforcers who tried to hide his information on the charge report. Going through my vessel, which is an invasion of privacy. I was then handcuffed like an animal, and both policy enforcers began to take off my clothes as they verbally assaulted and degraded me as a living being. As the policy enforcers manhandled me into the car, I demanded them not to leave because no one was there I could speak to about my offspring. All rights reserved. God. The policy enforcers began to again verbally abuse me and left the scene, leaving my offspring, as a Divine L, alone and vulnerable to kidnapping, rape, child abduction, child abuse, genocide, slavery, and many other harmful acts. The policy enforcers also left all of my belongings in the vessel vehicle, including my car, house keys, iPhone 11, wallet, diaper bag, Dell PC laptop with the windows rolled down and door unlocked again in the public parking lot. Once I arrived at the Las Vegas Police Department, I was refused any phone calls for over 14 hours to check on the care, wealth, and well-being of my offspring. I was originally told that I was arrested, kidnapped for a DUI. As a Moorish American national, I do not drive, I only travel. Once I received my paperwork while in custody, kidnapped, the charge report stated 1 count DUI, first handwritten in alcohol and drugs, 484C.110, and 1 count of allowed child abuse, neglect, endangerment, 200.508.2B. Las Vegas Metro Police has falsified documents and still refused to provide me a copy of the body camera footage, which I've requested several times. On June 28, 2020, Clark County Department of Family Services issued a notification of protected custody hearing. Note that I was being held hostage as a 14th Amendment slave, being denationalized in captivity at the time, and no one from Clark County Family Services contacted any of the emergency contacts. The department also did not attempt to communicate with me, the divine creator of, I say divine L, you mean your mother. Regarding the protective custody hearing on June 30th, I was released from my kidnapping with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police approximately 4 a.m. When I was released, I did not have any shoes or any bottoms, just white panties, because the police stripped me of all my clothes and left all my belongings in my vessel, including my offspring. The only thing I had on my property release was some jewelry, and the police falsified the report because I was wearing the entire time in custody my undergarment, which was a pink sports bra, and white panties, which were not shorts. They also falsified and lied, stating that I was unable to initially sign for my belongings during the booking process. June 30th, I used a phone of a female who had just released from kidnapping and contacted Family Services. So, she says that she was kidnapped in a parking lot and thrown in jail, and her child was kidnapped. You know, the offspring is not a corporation of the United States, never signed a birth certificate, yada, 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 yada. On July 1st, 2020, I made a special appearance via phone to court. Nicholas Eason falsified his report, listed the name of the young lady whose phone I was using as a relative. He made no such attempt to reach out to any family members for contact placement of my daughter. During my special pleas, I immediately asked for the hearing master status and delegation of authority number. He refused to provide the information and continue with fraudulent procedures and practice law from the bench. Usual BS. Committed treason. Filed over 30 documents because of course you did. Forced me to have supervised visits with your offspring for 2 hours a week. Okay. So, that's her complaint. That's her fucking American national ID card, because of fucking course it is. Typical Moorish writings, all of it, usual BS, yada, 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 yada. Oh, wait. Did you say it's a kangaroo court? Yeah, it's a kangaroo court. Funny. All right. So, more and more and more documents. Let's go to the police officer's restatement of facts. Or testimony record. Oh my fucking god. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell is this? Human trafficking. Traumatized by CFS. I'm a solo mother. She gave her an Instagram page. Basically, there was nothing I could have done that would justify CFS removing my daughter. Interesting. I guess we're going to find that out, don't we? And I study civics. Entrepreneur, and I write children's books and study common law, nature's law, treaty law, and constitution of human rights. Okay. And here she filed a fucking judgment lien. Consulate of fucking Morocco, because of course. Library of Congress for some reason. Oh, that's the treaty. Miscellaneous documents from the mother. We're almost there, I promise. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Here's at the Property Detention Center. And here's a list of she has a YouTube channel. Can somebody post a link to her YouTube channel? But here's the detention center. Here's the property that they had here. A necklace, earring, bracelet, necklace, shirt, and a pair of shorts. The shirt being a sports bra. Stored 629. Let me see here. So the admittance date is 6/29 at 2:42 a.m. She and then we'll see that the time of the arrest was at like 9:45 p.m. That's the temporary custody record. The arrest date 21:45 on 6/28. Impaired driving report. So here's the impaired driving report. And here it is. On 6/28/2020, I, Officer S. Guerrera, along with my field training officer, T. Anderson, while operating as a marked patrol unit 3B12, were dispatched to a suspicious vehicle call at 1854 Las Vegas. Details of the call stated that there was a parked white sedan bearing Nevada license plate number that was still running with the driver's door open in the Albertsons Shopping Center parking lot. Witnesses stated there was a black female adult passed out at the wheel. They attempted to wake her up multiple times and she was not responsive. Once she did wake up, she attempted to drive away multiple times, being stopped by security. The female will fall in and out of consciousness while attempting to leave. Upon arrival, I observed the white sedan improperly parked in the parking lot with the key still in the ignition. Upon approaching the vehicle, I made contact with the female, who was later identified as Sadie Kellogg. The car was off with the keys in the ignition. Kellogg was sitting in the driver's seat. Upon speaking with Kellogg, I immediately noticed her eyes were bloodshot red and glazed over. Kellogg's speech was noticeably slurred, and I could smell the odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from Kellogg's breath. I then asked Kellogg to exit the vehicle. Upon doing so, she stumbled, nearly falling over. On the ground on the driver's side of the vehicle, there appeared to be vomit that came from Kellogg. Kellogg failed the standard sobriety test. Kellogg displayed the lack of sloth pursuit. I don't know what this is. Y'all have to educate me on what this means. In both eyes, distinct and sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation and nystagmus onset before 45 degrees. Kellogg was not able to properly follow directions for the walk and turn test or for the one-leg stand test. For the walk-in turn test, she prematurely started the test and could not keep her balance during the instruction. Kellogg did not take proper heel-to-toe steps, with none of the heel-to-toe steps touching. Kellogg stepped off of the line with every step, would use her arms for balance, and took 27 steps in both directions instead of the 9 that were instructed, and was unable to complete a proper turn. For the one-leg stand test, Kellogg would sway while balancing, using her arms for balance, hopped and put her foot down multiple times during the test. In the vehicle, okay, come on, guys. There was 4 empty containers of what appeared to be tequila, 50 milliliters, and an empty marijuana container. In the back seat, Kellogg's baby, who, based on the date of birth, would make her 2 years old, just over 2 years old, was in a child restraint device. Although when this happened, she was a year old. I should correct that. This happened in June 2020. Oh no, so she was less than a year old. Assay's baby, who was less than a year old at the time of this incident, was in a child restraint device, not properly secured in it, and the device was not fastened at all in the back seat. The baby did not have a diaper on and had a soiled diaper with feces next to her by her face area. So, based on not just the officer, but supposedly based upon eyewitness testimony, who were the ones who made the call, this woman was blackout drunk at an Albertsons parking lot with her child of less than 1 year old, in the back seat without a diaper on and unsecured in the seat. So, yeah, that's why I got really pissed off. That's when I heard this. I mean, I always say that, you don't want to always take, the officer's, report at face value. I know that as an attorney, but this was based off of the officer was answering a call from eyewitnesses. So there are multiple people who witnessed her committing these actions. So that lends far more credence to the officer's statement than her statement of her simply sitting in a fucking parking lot minding no one's business. They did end up getting a blood test. I don't think the results of the blood test is in here. So I can't tell you what the results were, or how drunk she was. But they obviously charged with DUI and child endangerment. And that's what it comes down to. She also has the public official's oath of office and so on and so forth. I wonder what's going to happen if if this has continued to go on. But yeah, I was not happy reading about that mess. So her name is Sadie something L. Yeah, and I'm just only glad that some people were able to call it in before she got herself or her child killed. Zadie Renee. Oh, God.
More than I can. Just listen.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Your Honor, and She should be pressing all machines. Today,
Good day, Mrs. Harris. I am here by way of special appearance. I am Sade Renee L. in proper persona, Sui Juris status.
That's fine. Can you turn your camera on?
Is it not on? Can you not see me?
I cannot see you.
Camera. I can see myself. That's why I was under the impression that you guys could see me.
This sounds like a court hearing. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay, I can find you now.
And just to let you know, that's what they do when you make special appearances. They try to like rock you up, rock you off. Like, girl, you could see me the whole time. She's a liar.
This case is on for preliminary hearing.
Objection. I'm still challenging the court's jurisdiction.
So this is a preliminary hearing, and of course she's challenging jurisdiction. Oh my God, I don't think I'm ready for this, guys.
And also, I'm here in Sui Juris status. That means that I am sovereign to this land. Again, I am challenging the court's jurisdiction. I have sent you a delegation of authority order. Ms. Belinda, have you received my delegation of authority?
I have not, and I am going to say that this court has jurisdiction over the.
She's a lie. I have definitely sent advertisements of jurisdiction on top of delegation of authority requests. I also have certified tracking numbers. On top of that, she signed for it. So for her to get on court,
Just because
for her to get behind that bench and lie, and I got the proof, man, keep it going. Keep
This
going.
case, we are proceeding today with preliminary hearing.
Objection, Ms. Belinda. Again, I'm challenging jurisdiction, and I have not received proof of jurisdiction. I do not consent to this, and this looks like this might be a deprivation of my rights, which is in violation of 18 USC 242.
All right, so let's stop right there, because honestly, that is definitely a deprivation of my rights. It's very important to know your rights, because if you don't know your rights, then guess what? Somebody will take them from you. They even take your doggone baby. You know, we still fighting on that on a daily basis. It's not gonna stop, bro. They're giving.
So I want to know, has anybody asked her, were you like outside of the court hearing? Oh, did somebody ask her, were you in fact inebriated during that incident?
Giving her back. That's not necessarily what I want to share quite yet. Let me see. I was looking for actually, not for nothing. Let me share that first. Some of y'all actually go on here and like do 2-3 hour videos. I don't have time for that because I'll be doing other stuff. So I apologize if my information is not as organized as other people's videos, but I don't know, just follow rules of legislation that protect the people's uninhibited right,
because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
Excuse me. Or
I'm not gonna go through her BS of going through 18 USC 241, 242. We've already heard that shit before.
For any terms,
Counsel, but again, correct.
Custody.
because she wanted to commit treason and genocide to my body. Talking about that's my sister. That's your sister, bro. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Well, last time you were here, which was August the 5th, 2021, when you returned in custody and I addressed your custody issue, you told the court that you would like an attorney and that you would abide by the court's order. So at that time, you consented to the court.
Objection.
And so we are going to continue with
Objection, that is incorrect.
Previously gave.
Ms. Belinda,
$5
objection, that is incorrect.
a
What happened is out of threat and duress and coercion, I was forced to take counsel. But again, now that I am in my proper persona, I am in Sui Juris status. I am not in need of any counsel. And also due to the fact that I'm challenging your jurisdiction, I'm quite sure Ms. Pandora Levin, due to her affiliation with the Bar Association, is not able to challenge jurisdiction.
Oh, wait, what?
And again, I'm here to self-represent myself. I'm here moving forward.
Attorneys challenge jurisdiction all the time. We just don't challenge it when it's not valid. We don't buy into your bullshit ass jurisdictional claims.
Yourself on today.
Moving
You
forward.
are?
Yes, ma'am. Moving forward, I am again confirming to the court that I do not consent,
What are the
and I'm in Sui Juris
accusations?
status.
Can you explain to me what the accusations are? We're going to do a Coretta canvas. Counsel can sit down.
Accusations in
Would you
regards
like
to the case.
And now the judge just said they're going to probably do a Ferretta hearing because of course, yeah.
Your report.
All right, so let me stop right there because she started asking me questions. Last time I checked, that sounds like practicing law from the bench. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong. The judge can ask the parties questions. Asking the parties questions does not mean you're practicing law from the bench. What the fuck?
That's definitely practicing law.
No,
from
it's
the bench.
not.
And we can do even a simple Google search in regards to that. And on top of that, why do I need to answer any questions? Like I don't answer questions. First of all, again, I'm here by way of special appearance. Why do I need to answer your questions, little girl? Like who is she?
Little
A
girl.
little girl.
Oh.
I'm a grown woman.
Oh.
And let me show you right here. It says Sui Juris.
Are you fucking for real? Somebody asking another person questions is not belittling you? What? And then you have the fucking audacity to be condescending and belittling back? How the fuck is asking questions about a relevant matter belittling or treating you like a little girl? You're the one who's acting like a fucking child right now.
Juris. I told her I'm in Sui Juris status, okay? Sui Juris. Let me highlight that. That means, and this is Black Laws Dictionary, 4th edition, page 1678. It's a Latin term, and it says of his own right, possessing full social and civil rights, not under any legal disability, okay? Or the power of another, or guardianship, having capacity to.
It just means that you're declaring yourself competent. It just simply means that you have the ability to act on your own behalf to conduct your own legal affairs. As compared to, say, a minor. A minor who's under the age of majority is not sui juris. Somebody who's in a coma is not under sui juris. Somebody who's elderly and suffering from, Alzheimer's or a mental illness may not be sui juris because they don't have the capacity to conduct their own affairs. That's what it fucking means.
To manage one's own affairs, not under any legal disability to act for oneself. Okay. So when I said I'm here to self-represent myself, that means I'm here to self-represent myself. I don't need a attorney, quote unquote, acting as a lawyer, acting as. Don't have me pull out the bar member affidavit. Okay.
What
First
bar
of
member
all,
affidavit?
they're members of the Crown. They're
what?
Stateless. Okay. How can a stateless person represent a free national being? It's impossible.
So how can I be servants of the crown and be stateless at the same time? If I'm a servant of the crown, then am I not a British subject? So then how can I be stateless as well? That doesn't make sense. But claiming that I'm stateless is a new one to me. So now I don't have any. Now I don't have any affiliation.
So she's a lie. And again, that's practicing law from the bench.
No, it's not.
And she has no right to practice law from the bench because that's not her job. Her job is to judge or act like she's judging. Her job is not to go and say, hey, this is what it is. For example, I typed in Google. This is a simple Google search. Practicing law from the bench. Definition. Let's get the concept. Constitution. So correct me if I'm wrong, because this sounds like
You're
treason
wrong.
to me.
It's not
This is
treason.
pure treason caught
Servant of the Burger King crown, Artie.
on camera.
Can you tell me what the accusations are?
I'm asking you, what accusations are you referring to? I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I violated. I don't see any injured parties, so I'm confused. I'm really confused because I don't see it. Correct me if I'm wrong. In order for a crime to exist, shouldn't there be an injured party?
Well, for child endangerment, the injured party is your fucking child. There's the injured party.
So, once again,
And again, that's 101. In order for a crime to exist, there must be an injured party. Pay attention.
assault with a deadly weapon, category B felony, what does that carry?
Well, assault with a deadly weapon, what is that? I don't understand.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Assault with a deadly weapon?
Pay attention.
Assault with a deadly weapon, once again,
And again, that's 101. In order for a crime to exist, there must be an injured party. Pay attention.
assault with a deadly weapon, category B felony, what does that carry?
Well,
Okay, so this is brand new. I thought this was about the child neglect hearing, but assault with a deadly weapon?
assault with a deadly weapon, what is that? I don't understand because this is a violation of my Fifth Amendment rights.
So,
They're trying to say I have 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Where's the bruh? Nothing happened. So these lies that they're telling me.
What?
Go ahead.
What happened?
then you have failed the
I don't understand.
Honestly, all they wanted to do was just take my gun. I had a registered 9mm firearm in my name. It was legal. It's legal in the state that I carry, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just so mad that I am a single female who has a firearm. Y'all just mad.
What happened here? What? Okay, I feel like we are missing some context here, because this had nothing to do with the DUI. Something happened here that may have involved her firearm.
And your question, no, I don't. Because you're not asking me questions that's relevant to.
Based upon your admission,
Ma'am, I did not admit, and again, I'm not giving you consent. You can go ahead and re-ask me the questions, but again, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that practicing law from the bench? Isn't that
No.
a violation of your oath? Did you take an oath?
Look, Juan, the only 2 charges that were in that, well, then again, you read it yourself. The only 2 charges that I saw was DUI, misdemeanor DUI, first offense, and child neglect / endangerment.
Once again, we're doing a Ferretta canvas. You would like to represent yourself. We're doing a Ferretta canvas. I will re-ask the question. Assault with a deadly weapon, category B felony, what does that carry?
Assault
And
with
when I'm asking what does that carry, I'm asking what penalty does it carry?
So again,
Okay, so the judge is asking her what penalty she could face with assault with a deadly weapon.
you're asking me what penalty does it carry in regards to your kangaroo court. From my understanding, in regards to your de facto laws, again, the flag behind you is infringed. That's the Jolly Roger.
Oh my fucking god. Juan, she mentioned the gold fringe. And she called it the Jolly fucking Roger. What the fuck?
So again, I don't understand your court's laws and jurisdiction because I'm a foreign national. I'm a more American, for the record. Again, I am protected by the Treaty of Peace and Friendship with the United States and the Moroccan Empire of 1836 and 1787.
She's gonna sing a sea shanty.
I stated for the record who I am, what's going on, and she still wants to move forward. Again, as you can see, she took an oath to uphold the Constitution. This is in violation of Article 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Like all of that. But especially 4 and 6. Like you took the oath to uphold the Constitution and all the treaties, and thereby, like, you're bound by this, bro. Don't have me say this verbatim.
And I'm sovereign to this law. I am here to enforce common law, again, as a sovereign. So in regards to your Jolly Roger flag and your...
And again, I'm not a sovereign citizen. That's an oxymoron.
She's trying to nip it at the bud. I'm sorry. It's too late now. It's too late now.
So please stop saying that. If you're a Moor and you're a sovereign citizen, you're not a Moor, okay? And stop saying that, because didn't nobody ever say that. Nobody ever said we're a sovereign citizen. We're sovereign. Get it right.
No, I'm saying that. Everybody else on the outside is saying that.
Kangaroo
You don't have to call yourselves that to be labeled as such.
court and these de facto frauds that you're attempting to put upon me as a free national person. From my understanding, it carries some type of 6-year term sentence, and your de facto prison.
She finally answers the question. Whoever posted that in the chat, she finally answered the question. You could face up to 6 years for assault with a deadly weapon.
And what are the elements of it? One answer you got correct. What are the elements of the crime that the state has to prove?
Well,
Okay, admittedly, she said the judge said that this is a Ferretti hearing.
$5 a month.
And admittedly, this is... I've never heard this line of inquiry in terms of a Ferretti hearing where the judge is actually asking the defendants what the elements of the crime, the potential penalty they may face as part of the analysis. So this is actually kind of new to me.
again, from your kangaroo
Again, here goes this word magic, because I don't...
You motherfuckers, you use word magic all the time.
They have to prove that there's an injured party. How about that?
court, from my understanding, which is de facto, and is actually a colorable court, a color of law, which is, again, deprivation of my rights and in violation of color of law. The elements of what you're referring to, again, you asked me the first question, it would hold the 6 years, and then you said the second question was something about elements. Again, you have a de facto court, so elements, what would you have to prove? I would imagine you would have to uphold the Constitution, which says that you have to prove that there's an injured party. In order, again, for a crime to exist, there must be an injured party.
So let me just stop it right there. And again, as we can read, Amendment 5, no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury.
Juan Galt can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this part of the Fifth Amendment has not been transported to the states or incorporated to the states. I don't think. But Juan Galt, you could probably fact check me, or one of you guys can fact check me on that.
Then we have 6. In all criminal prosecution, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury.
You are probably getting, based on the potential charge, the potential sentence, you are getting a trial by jury. So what's the issue? You're getting a jury. This is a preliminary hearing. This is a Ferretti hearing. We're not even at trial.
Like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Oh my God.
Oh,
For someone who talks about how they know about the common law and civics, you don't know shit about the criminal process, do you?
like, girl.
And she's got the chutzpah to fucking condescend.
Fraud.
And also, there must be a signed and sworn affidavit that they have been injured and seek a grand jury.
So if you beat your child, the child has to sign a sworn affidavit in order for you to be prosecuted for it? If you shoot somebody and they die, in order for you to be prosecuted for murder, the dead person is supposed to sign a sworn affidavit?
And the only other person is maybe 3 or 4 other people, and the prosecutor can't the prosecutor can only do it on behalf of the government or the people. And considering the prosecutor is a part of the Bar Association, which is foreign,
You see?
they don't have jurisdiction as well.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you don't know what the elements of the crime are that the state has to prove. That's what I take from that. You don't know what it is.
No, that's not what I said.
Based upon
No, that's not what I said. You must have misunderstood
You didn't answer the fucking question.
what I said, because again, I do not consent.
No, I asked you a question
And I answered it.
Before, but you didn't answer it.
So that's what you're saying. That's why we're acting under color of law, because you're saying I didn't answer it to your authority. But again, you don't have authority over me. How are you to tell me how to answer when you're operating in a colorable law?
Neither U.S. Congress or state Congress has the authority to write statutes. What?
Court.
Why? And then why are you citing the... Why is the document you're using is citing the Bible? What the
Doesn't have jurisdiction over the common law and the common law of people. So are you telling me that your law supersedes God's law?
I need a palate cleanser after this.
Let me just read this. The real law.
I really am going to need a palate cleanser to finish this up because I'm extremely heated right now.
The common law is the real law, the supreme law of the land. The codes, rules, regulations, policies, and statutes.
That is a fake ass quote from that fucking case. It's a fucking wholly made up quote.
Are
I'm asking you a question of
No,
what
ma'am, I totally understand, Ms. Melinda, and I'm asking you as well because I don't know where I'm at, and so.
I'm asking you questions.
So you're telling me I don't have the right to ask you a question?
You appeared in front of me. Stop. You've appeared in front of me several times. One thing that you do know.
Ha! Oh, the judge. Oh, listen to that again.
Stop. You've appeared in front of me.
Telling me I don't have the right to ask you a question?
You appeared in front of me. Stop. You've appeared in front of me several times. One thing that you do know.
Woo! You've been in front of me multiple times. What makes you think you don't know that I can answer the questions and you can you can't?
Whatever your beliefs are, the disrespect will not be tolerated. When I'm speaking, you are not. If you cannot do that, then we will not engage in conversation. The disrespect will not be tolerated. Do you understand that?
I understand that respect is given and received.
Okay.
So yes, we can do that mutually.
The
Absolutely.
questions are, what elements of the
So again, here we have color of law, the appearance or semblance without the substance of legal right. We have here misuse of power. I'll repeat, and made possible only action taken under color of law.
crime do the state
Under color of law, period. Treason.
the crime do the state need to prove for assault with a deadly weapon?
Again, as I stated before, they need to prove that there's an injured party.
Okay, that is not the correct answer.
Okay, that is not the correct answer.
So does that supersede? Can I ask you a question now? Because you're saying that's incorrect, but that's not incorrect because that's state law. You can look up Sheriff versus Colin.
I believe that you know.
Ma'am, I'm speaking, so now you're cutting me off. And again, you don't have the authority to do that over the free national people.
But you don't know the elements of the crime.
I don't know the elements of the crime in regards to your kangaroo court, as I've stated several times. No, ma'am.
And like I said, I heard your answer, and it's insufficient for this court.
But you're telling me that your law supersedes God's law. I'm asking you a simple question.
You don't know all three.
I'm asking. You didn't ask me all
Because
three.
you don't know all three.
Again, I do not consent to any counsel whatsoever. And if I need to send a delegation of authority order to her as well, because she doesn't have the avertment of jurisdiction over me, and so do you not. So now you're in violation of deprivation of fraud, and now have to move forward with your surety bond. Because
Fucking surety bond.
again, I've already seen and I have certified information.
Again, that's why I moved forward with her a surety bond.
Ah, got him. It doesn't mean shit, lady. You ain't getting money.
Not for nothing.
That right there is a classic Dunning-Kruger laugh. Classic Dunning-Kruger.
I mean, this was on. I mean, I got it. I'm not gonna share it right now with y'all because I don't want to put it. It's public information, but I worked hard for this, so I'm just gonna show y'all what I got right now. But that's clearly a signature. That's clearly an oath of office.
Okay.
She clearly call herself being a de facto judge who, again, she said that she will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the states and the Constitution and government of the state of Nevada against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, and that she will bear true faith, allegiance, and loyalty to the same, any ordinance, resolution, or law of any state notwithstanding. Well, you took this oath. Remember, you took this oath.
Yeah, and she is upholding her oath right now by dealing with your bullshit.
That I've asked for you. It's only 50 cents to pull your oath. That's totally fine. It's only 50 cents to pull your oath. That's totally fine.
I warned her. I told her.
Alicia Albright. I am a deputy district attorney. I am assigned today to prosecute the case of State of Nevada versus Sade Kellogg Tharp.
Objection. Again, that is not who I am. You are trying to denationalize me as a 14th Amendment citizen.
Miss Thorpe, do not interrupt.
I have the right to object.
Do not interrupt.
I have the right to object. Yes or no?
On or about August 9th of 2021, I caused a subpoena to be issued to the guardian of D'Angelo Carroll, who resides in Las Vegas, Nevada. I believe he still resides on Boulder Highway, or perhaps in Las Vegas, Clark County, Nevada. On August 18th.
Okay, I think the district attorney is listening to the charges.
DA process server Matt Butler spoke to D'Angelo Carroll's mother.
All right, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit.
To the fact, as stated, she is essential and not subpoenaed. I am a subpoenaed and responsive witness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're doing it under Bustos, though, correct? Correct. In the act of surprise to this subpoena, if you would like to clarify it like that. So we only have one response from one of the possible essential witnesses. That is correct, right? And we have no response from anyone else. We have no comments here. Okay. And there's about, is it correct that there is about several other children and a maintenance man? According to the police report, there are 5 to 6.
According to the police report, and just to let you guys know, that's a fact. You can actually, police do actually have the right to lie on police reports to prove probable cause. So they know this. If you're an ex-police policy enforcer, whatever, de facto, we know what they are. They're policy enforcers. Like, I say that connotatively. They have, quote unquote, the right to lie. Okay. For the record, they have the right. They give them leeway to lie on the police report just to prove probable cause. So for them to say this police report, and guess what?
No. Right, Deacon. Police may lie on a police report. That happens. Police are human. Police can be corrupt. That happens. But they don't have the right to lie on a probable cause affidavit. No, if they're caught, they can get in trouble for that. I'm not saying that police don't lie on a probable cause affidavit, but they don't have the right to do that, actually.
They can't provide no witnesses. They can't do no victims. Nobody showed up because it's fraud. Listen to the fraud.
6 children. However, according to the police report, there are only 2 children named in the police report. So go ahead and elaborate. I'm sorry. According to the police report, there were 5 to 6 children present. However, the police report only names 2 children. Those are the 2 children that we have planned in the count. And what about the maintenance man? There is a maintenance man who goes by the name of Dorian Gray. We learned as of, I believe it was yesterday, that he has since moved out of town, so we don't have contact with him. But he was subpoenaed. We did make our diligence and attempts to contact him, but we don't have service upon him, which is why the state is not requesting a continuance for the presence of Dorian Gray.
Still lock her up. You can't, bitch. You're gonna. She like, how do I move forward? How do I still lock her up? You can't, bitch. You're gonna lose.
Okay.
You know I didn't do nothing. So stop trying to just lock me into some weak ass contract. I didn't do shit. You know I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
I don't hurt people. Y'all hurt people.
You. It sounds like you hurt your child.
Count 2 will definitely be dismissed.
Clearly it'll be. You should have dismissed both of them. Girl, I got your oath.
Count 1, I will grant the state. I do understand the responses.
She want to grant a stay, girl.
Just
Bye.
count 1. President Court of warrant will issue.
And then she threatened me. Let me see at the end. Where's the end where she
So
threatened
count 1
me?
will remain. Count 2 is going to be dismissed. And state, do you want this in 2 weeks? Or we'll say, I don't know.
So they dismissed one of the 2 counts.
No, Your Honor, the state would ask for ordinary course. Okay, ordinary course. Just count 1. December 28th at 9 a.m. for preliminary hearing. Also, Ms. Kellogg Brooks will not be allowed to appear on Blue Jeans if she's not present in court. A warrant will issue for her arrest. Court adjourned. Thank you.
Well, yeah, she told you that if you don't appear, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest. That's a promise, not a threat.
So you see though too how she threatened me. She was like, I have to show up in person because if not, then they're gonna put a warrant out for my arrest. Last time I checked, once again, Miss Belinda T. Harris, you are practicing law from the bench. That's a threat. That's a threat. You said if I don't show up.
Yeah, that.
And then you again clearly called me Miss Kellogg again. My appellation is L. E for Echo, L for Lima. How hard is that? It's 2 letters, bro. Like, it's not that hard to memorize. E to the L. Miss BTHK. All right. I guess that's it for now. I definitely want to place on the record, but I'm pulling oaths left and right. So
that doesn't matter, lady. God damn. Oh, man.
And just represent. Does your young friend?
All right, fine. Bullshit. There's apparently a lot. There is a lot. To go down this rabbit hole. So I'm gonna stop there because I can't handle this shit. I need a palate cleanser. I guess the stupid people.
Obvious she hit you. The front of her car's messed up. The back of yours is messed up, yeah. Alright.
They hit me from here. I'm so lucky.
You hit them.
I'm so lucky. I'm alive. Did you see it happen?
No, I just pulled up. I mean, it's obvious, so, but, yeah. Yeah.
Somebody hit me right here.
You hit them. You hit.
Somebody hit me.
Wait, somebody hit her? Lady, lady, your front of your car is fucked up. How could somebody...
Look, the back of my car isn't hurt at all. Somebody smacked right in there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Lucky I'm alive. God damn it.
Yeah. Nice.
That bag burst.
Oh my
the
God.
Bag, the seatbelt came out and I'm alive.
You gotta be more careful when you
Oh,
drive.
shut up.
It was your.
Shut up. Was it your fault?
It was
Was
your-
you the one?
Was it the
Get
do-
the cops here fast.
It was,
She said just go over to your car.
it was probably the dog driving.
Shut up, asshole. Shut up, asshole. Did you get what you're laughing, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You didn't have
Yeah,
to you for 2 years.
Excuse me, ma'am, lady, we're trying to eat, please. So
I want my money back.
That's good, but can you do that outside while we get our orders, please? Thank you.
I want my money back. I want my money.
Outside. You have to wait outside.
Are you getting my money?
I'm sorry, but you already ate half.
Let you have this diamond car. Fuck you. Excuse me. I didn't get my money back. Ain't no way. Give me my fucking money back, bitch. Give me my
No,
money.
you're threatening me. I'm sorry.
I should give my money back. I don't do it the menudo. I ate that much. Give my money
Okay,
back.
you know what? Just leave.
No, fuck you, huh?
No, you're threatening me.
Motherfucker, you give my money back, huh?
Hey,
You
no.
didn't get my fucking money back. I just
I'm calling 911.
I just shit you, man. You better get my fucking money back, you piece of shit. You a piece of shit, huh? Get my money back. I will come back. And I'll snatch you up. I just shit you, huh? You understand that?
What?
You comprehend?
I think you need to go outside.
Yeah, I'm not going outside, bro.
I think you need to go outside.
I want my fucking money back, bro.
You can do that outside. How about you wait outside before the cops get here so they can help you with the situation?
I don't need to fucking cop, bro. She ain't get my money back anyway.
Hey man, say it, don't spray it. Shit.
You got right? For a woman? You got right?
You're a woman? Yeah, you're not a woman. You got a beard.
Afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck you is.
I'm a Italian motherfucker.
Okay, man.
You're right there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Okay, good for you. Get the fuck out of my face.
What you did? What you did?
Alright, now see that? I'm fucking up too, man.
What you did?
I probably got herpes on your face. Put your mask on, girl. Put your mask on, everyone.
Man, dude, put on your fucking mask, man. She already sprayed it. Although the first thing I'd do would be to put on the mask.
I'm gonna get my money back. I'm gonna do it back. I want you to come. You're gonna get you a phone call. I'm gonna do 6 at you. I'll come back, motherfucker.
Okay, biatch.
You're a lying piece of shit. You won't get my money, you sick piece of shit. And they actually helped you. And him. Why would they help you? They're a piece of shit. They were some motherfucker created. Shit.
You're the crackhead here, not me. I'm doing well. You're a woman.
You're not a crackhead. Why you follow people around? You follow them around, huh? You're real sicko, huh?
I'm a real psycho. That's why women love me. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you.
Hi. Monza's back there, just so you know. This is Carmelo's, that's Monza.
Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, I've seen this before. Real quick, Deacon, thank you very much for being a member. Much appreciated. Oh, Tom Castro, thank you for the $5. It would be a public service if these fools got pimp slapped, in my humble opinion. I agree. And Scott, thank you for being a member for 6 months. I should send you some Utica Club. What is that? I guess, is that a cider? I mean, if so, then yeah. And Scott, thank you very much for the $20 super chat. We issue you a subpoena, deuces. Fellas, bring on the cat. Yeah. I could probably need an emotional support cat right now.
Right. Street?
The address says Carmelo's.
Oh no, it's Monza. It's back there.
Okay, I can't read minds. I can only go by what it tells me.
Okay, well, are you in a good mood?
I was right up until somebody told me that I was supposed to pick them up at a place where the address didn't tell me to pick them up.
All right, buckle your seatbelt, y'all.
Are you gonna get me home safely or you're gonna have an attitude?
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
I mean, I always get people home safely.
Okay. Can you handle this? And just so that you know, it's a completely separate restaurant. It's back there on Battle Street. That's where we were standing. So I just ran up the street, come up here because you said that you were outside of Carmelo's,
Right.
which is here. Are you good?
Yes, I'm good. Do you realize that the address that
Doesn't matter. Are you good? Can you get me home safe and sound?
Yes.
Or do
You
I need to
realize
call
the
all
address you gave me was Carmelo's.
No, I just dropped a pin. It said pick up here at Monza. So that's what I'm asking. Are you going to be okay? Or are you going to have an attitude?
See it right there at the
Doesn't
top?
matter. Are you okay? Or are you going to have an attitude?
I'm done. This ride is canceled.
I mean...
All right. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
What were you expecting? I mean, what did you expect? For him to just sit there and take that?
Because the attitude I'm getting is from you.
You are the first person in the history of time that has ever been upset with me or anybody.
I doubt that. Fucking big ass. Where's my press X to doubt meme? I need to post that right now.
Lawrence, for being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Yes. Well, there's no more Uber, so you need to get me home.
He canceled the ride.
No, I'm canceling the ride.
Oh,
because I don't like.
Are you kidding me?
No, not at all.
All right. Well, one, I'm going to call the cops on your plate, and
what are the cops going to do?
You're going to call the cops?
Honey,
for
I am
what?
the cops.
You're going to. Oh, what's cops?
Honey,
for
I am
what?
the cops.
I am the cops? Oh, so police impersonation. We got a fucking DeWitt acolyte here.
You're gonna. Oh, what's
adorable?
Yeah.
I am the law.
You don't even think it's because I'm black.
No.
That's
What? Hold on.
You don't even think it's because I'm black.
No,
that's why.
we
Yes,
never
it
said
is.
you were
Yes,
black.
it is. Yes, it is.
We didn't even know you were
think
black.
I'm black and you
no.
think I'm poor. That's why you're doing that.
No.
Yeah, it is.
We just need your
Yeah, it is.
insurance information.
Because I'm black and poor.
Why
Do you
are-
understand?
why are you
No.
saying
You are
that?
not listening. Do you understand?
Lower your voice. Calm
Listen.
down.
No. You are not listening. You are not listening.
We just need
Listen,
your information.
Listen, I told you I would give you money, and I told you
You
that I
never said you are going to give us money. We don't know how much it will cost us. Your
Listen,
insurance,
you are not
that's
listening.
it.
You are talking. I told you to be quiet.
Okay, lady, you're not going to rectify. Okay, so basically, I almost can surmise what's going on here. There was a fender bender at the parking lot. The couple with the camera is asking for her insurance information. She doesn't want to give it. She just wants to pay them, a couple of bucks because she probably doesn't have insurance and walk away. And now that they are refusing to accept her meager offer and want her insurance, she pulls the fucking race card on the couple and is giving them a fucking attitude.
You never said be quiet. Why do
I told you
be quiet?
If you talk, you don't listen. You need to listen.
You are not going.
Seriously, stop talking to another grown adult like they're 5. That's the best way of getting your ass kicked.
To pay for our damage.
You are over the line. Look where your car is. Do you think that's acceptable?
That's not the way it works.
Do you think that's acceptable?
Please wear your mask, ma'am. When you talk to me, please wear your mask.
No, because you don't listen. I would, if you listen, I would wear a mask.
Because that makes sense.
Fuck you.
First off, we have break-ins to your cars.
They broke into my car.
They did? Well, I'm
Of
sorry.
course, they broke into my car 5 times. Hi, I live here. I've been living here for about 5 years. And then Karen walked up to me just now, and she was pestering me about what I'm doing following her.
I hope to God this is real. If this is real, and he's wearing that fucking hoodie, that just makes this so much more perfect.
What am I doing? She came all the way to my car. Now she's. Did you call security yet?
I called one of the officers, yeah.
What did he say?
He didn't answer. I was trying to leave a voice.
You want me to help you?
There's 100% real. Oh my fucking
Call security? Sure. How long y'all been living here?
Go right ahead, call security.
How long y'all been living here?
It doesn't matter how long.
You got anything to say or no? You just.
It doesn't matter how long you've been living here, but it matters how long he's been living here.
My car broken into.
I don't give a fuck.
Only a month ago.
I don't give a fuck. I pulled in here.
What? Bitch, you act like he just said he was a victim of a break-in himself.
Here, where I pay $1,700 a month.
First off, sir, the description was exactly what you're wearing, and then you have a backpack.
That's crazy.
A pink hoodie?
So the description was me of the person that broke into your car?
Yeah, the hoodie, everything.
They had on a pink hoodie when they were breaking in?
Why I just mentioned it, I apologize.
They had on a pink hoodie, black nails, and a backpack. I mean, she did this. I'm not content creator. I'm a fucking influencer. If I wanted to, you'd be finished. Weird fuck. If you raise your voice. No, what if I get more likes? I get more likes if a white woman walks up to me and asks me what I'm doing in my apartment.
White, thank you.
She's not white. All right.
I'm not Mexican. Thank you very much.
She's Mexican.
Latinos can be racist too, you know.
All right. Good day, Karen.
Prejudice.
And whoever the fuck you are, goof. Fucking.
This will be the last one, and then before we end it tonight, guys, I have unboxings to do. A bunch of you guys sent me stuff, and I'm gonna unbox it. Tana, you just reminded me, thankfully, you in the chat. So I'm gonna unbox stuff that I got from my PO box.
I'm a military member being disrespected at the counter. Supervisor! Yes, I just pulled that shit because you're bad at your job.
So Karen pulls the military card at Sam's Club.
I don't care. You're bad at your job. I'm taking pictures. Fuck this facility. Fuck Vegas. I like no man.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
That I will call the cops.
Why?
Because I cannot deal with this noise.
Oh, I think I've seen this one too. It's an old one.
Move the fucking truck somewhere else.
The neighbour send the email. The neighbour send the email. He's doing the work today.
Yeah, he said that you'd be working. He didn't say that you'd be parking a piece of heavy machinery in front of my house.
Where can I park?
Fucking move!
Your dad said, okay.
Move! If you do not move, I will call the police.
I've got
Do you
permission.
understand?
I've got permission from email.
This is my house. I live here. Move it up to his place.
Yeah, but it's blocking the punch.
I don't give a shit. Move it.
Hell.
Look, we can't move it.
Look, I will call the cops.
Call him. Don't worry.
I've got email.
You're a fucking asshole. I can't believe you have allowed them to park a heavy piece of machinery in front of my house. All right, fine. Do what you like.
It's because that's exactly the reason, ma'am, we use the black bins for stocking. So the only right thing to do is to give the book back to the gentleman. Would you give something back if he's screaming at you that you stole it? I think it's the only right thing to do. But he never even apologized. If you can live with yourself and just take the book, I'm gonna take the book because he doesn't even apologize. All right, well then I'm gonna have to ask you to not shop here anymore. Thank you.
Well, I'll apologize. You can give the book back and you can never be in this store again.
I'm not coming back anyway.
Wait, what? Hold on. What's going on here? Hold on. I actually don't know what's going on here.
Fine. Do what you like.
that are for stalking.
No, it wasn't a stalking
It's
part.
because that's exactly the reason, ma'am, we use the black bins for stalking. So the only right thing to do is to give the book back to the gentleman.
Would you give something back if he's screaming at you that you stole it?
I think it's the only right thing to do.
But
so.
he never even apologized.
If you can live with yourself and just take the book,
I'm
that's...
gonna take the book because he doesn't even apologize.
All right,
anymore,
well,
so.
then I'm gonna have to ask you to not shop here anymore.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Well, I'll apologize. You can
No,
give the book
too
back
late.
and you can never be in this store
Too late.
again.
I'm not coming back anyway.
What stores do you go
I'll
to?
send
Because
my
I don't want to go
donations
there.
everywhere.
Wherever you go, I don't want to go.
I'll send them somewhere else.
You got a bunch of donations. Super important.
You take your stuff out of my cart. You want a bag?
Yeah, I think it sounded like they were trying to get one the same copy of a book.
It was underneath this helmet
How embarrassing.
alongside of these books.
Well, that's like going to the grocery store and taking your glass,
Yep.
tossing the eggs out of somebody's cart, you know?
It's pretty crappy.
Wait, so she tried to take... Wait, did she try to take the book out of his, like, cart? Out of his, thing? That may have been what it was. That he had, like, it sounded like he had a hand basket, and she took it out of his basket. That's why he said that, hey, you're stealing this from me. Ah, gotcha.
It's just the principle of it now, so whatever.
I don't know.
Wow,
the principle.
I don't think you have any principle. No.
I know you don't care.
No, I don't care. Not
No.
no. Okay. You want them? I don't care.
It's obvious.
Yeah, it's obvious.
She didn't shoplift. She didn't commit a crime. She just did something really shitty, like really unethical and immoral.
Yep, you treat people this way, you get back right what you give.
So you stole from him and he's treating you badly.
That's what just happened, so.
So what
You're gonna come screaming at me that I stole something. I'm gonna be this way right back to you, old man.
Military?
Yep.
Well, I hope she gets old someday.
It's just gross.
If you had been nice, yeah, I would have given it to you. Perhaps even paid for it.
Maybe.
Because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
And I love that desperate attempt to get the moral high ground there. Fuck off.
You threatened a guy with a gun.
What crime did I commit?
You threatened a guy with a gun. Do you have a gun on you?
What crime did I commit?
Do you have an ID on you?
Look at this snitch. What crime I commit?
Call him a snitch? What crime did I commit? You threatened a guy with a gun. No, he didn't call the cops a snitch. He said, the fuck?
Gun on you?
What crime did I commit?
Do you have an ID on you?
Look at this snitch.
Look at this snitch. What a worker?
What crime I commit?
Dude, I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
You have an ID on you?
You're going to have to grab me for that.
You have an ID on you,
You're not getting one because I ain't committed a crime.
All right.
What crime I committed?
Sir, I just explained to you. It's on body camera. It's on your camera.
Yeah, what's the
You threatened a guy with a gun.
What's the crime I committed?
Unidentified.
You threatened a guy with a gun.
So you will be locked up.
All right, bring me to jail then. What you mean I ain't committing no crime?
I just asked
Think
you
I'm
for your
stupid?
name.
I ain't committing a crime. You're not getting anything from me. The law don't work like that.
Why you
Fourth Amendment, the law don't work like that.
Gloria, could you please move out of the way?
Certainly. just come down to see about delivery.
That's wonderful, but there is no delivery, so if you could please move out the way instead of being a nuisance. Instead of being a nuisance on purpose, which is exactly why you're standing here pretending.
Oh my.
Just move along.
Are you calling me a nuisance on purpose?
Yes, you are a nuisance.
I didn't know you were coming.
Could you please move out the way, Gloria? You are obstructing our way up the street. Please move out the way.
I'll just walk down.
Okay, I'm done speaking to you. Please move out the way.
How did I know you were coming this moment?
Why are you still in the way is the question. Just move out the way, please.
I will do.
Great. Don't come very no. I've got corona. I've got corona.
6 feet. I have the Rona.
Move out the way.
I'm not a nuisance.
You are a nuisance, Gloria. You're a deliberate nuisance. Please mind out. I don't,
No, don't do that, kid. Come on now.
I don't want to hurt you. Please mind out. Please step back. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh my god. Okay, good. Is he trying to park? Oh, he's trying to park.
Gloria, when you called the police on me for being a harassment...
Sorry, I can't talk to you. I've been told not to talk to you without a witness.
Okay, well, I'm videoing, so it's absolutely fine. I believe Beth's camera is operational up there, so...
Good.
Okay, just stop being a nuisance. Clear the way, please. I'm trying to drive my car up the street.
Anybody will know, if they've looked at your video, that I'm not being a nuisance. I've just come down this second.
You are an absolute nuisance on...
Oh yeah, these sound like neighbors. This is classic neighbor issues.
Purpose. Anything you can do to cause mischief and get in our way, be annoying, and you'll do it like you're doing right now, as this video shows. So pop up. Why don't you just pop up back to your house, call the police again, explain to them what a violent, abusive horror I am to have next door. I feel very sorry for you, Gloria. Just clear off out the way, please, and stop being a nuisance. Just move. Move yourself and move your house. Go away. Leave me in peace to get up the street. Go on, please move along.
All I've done is this second walk down.
If you don't stop obstructing me in the street, I will call the police.
Good.
With evidence this time. Because you have none. You have no legitimate complaint against me, and now you're standing in the street, in the way. Move out of the way, Gloria.
All I've done is walk down here.
Hands on hips.
Alright, stop. Phil, stop, please.
No! No! We are doing this.
Alright, stop.
This is classic angry neighbor bullshit. All right. Okay, guys, we are going to now. Oop, there's my. I might as well bring this down. Go through some unboxing, yay, from all of you guys. The first one that I have here today. I don't know if these are your actual names. I'm not gonna say y'all's actual names just to be sure. I do know that this is from Florida. That's all I know. So what is this? And of course there are more toys for the cats. Because, you know, no. Oh, here we go. Hi, Artie, for Archer and Winston. Thank you very much. Oh, Don't use your name. Okay, I won't say your name. Thank you very much. I know who you are. Thank you very much for this. It is a mouse toy that just runs around, electronic motion toy. Yep, I agree. And what's this? An electronic catfish toy. Oh my gosh. All right, fair enough. Catfish toy. So 2 toys for the cats. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Who do we got next? Artie, hope this finds you well. Just a little fun idea. Not much, just thought of you and I saw it. Thanks, Tawny Eye. And it is not 1, but 2 Pickle Rick patches. You can barely see it because the green screen is actually still on. Hold on, let me turn that off. But, yeah, there it is. Pickle Rick. Because of course. And lastly, this is from Kentucky by the name of Meowawana. Wait, what the fuck? Is this contraband? Oh my god. I hope you two enjoy your treats as much as our mom enjoys your dad's streams. From apricot, kiwi, and mango. Get smoked a refillable catnip toy. Oh my god. They are going to get high as fuck with crunchy munchies as well, and marijuana silver vine sticks. More cocaine for the kiddies. Because that's all you guys care about. You guys care about the kitties, not for... Thank you, Stacy. That's from Stacy, guys. Thank you very much. So, toys for the kitties. And a pickle patches for Artie. You know, that's okay. It's okay, though. I appreciate it. The boys do their best to try and appreciate it. Oh, no, yeah, no, Archer goes fucking bonkers for catnip. I already posted a YouTube short. I'll probably post more, but Archer, oh man, he's getting a habit, so. Archer! Alright, last show. All right. Say hi and bye, Winston. You want some silver vine? Huh? Winston. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on JT's live streams again. Check out Pocket Watching with JT at 9 o'clock, and you'll see me there. All right, guys. Later. Gonna get. Oh, wait, real quick though, I missed the super chats. Aaron, $5. I had a manager that would help customers keep their promise to never come back by adding them to the ban list. It's always fun to watch. Nice. And Kit, $192. How's the cat diet going? They still fat? Yes, they're still fat. So, it is what it is. Thanks, guys. See you next time. I gotta go clean the fucking keyboard.